Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Anjali. Today the topic that I'll discuss is sorting a tuple in Python. We'll see how to sort a tuple in Python. Sort a tuple using sorted function, sort a tuple by a specific element, sort a list of tuple. These are the different conditions of sorting that we will see in this video. Before starting those methods, we'll learn what is tuple in Python. A tuple in Python is an ordered, immutable collection of elements. Think of it as a locked version of a list. Once you create it, you cannot change, add, or remove its items. You may know about the list data type. If you don't know, I'll be adding the link of the data types video where I've explained list tuples, dictionaries, and set. You can check that video and learn more about data types. Here, ordered is nothing but items stay in the exact position where they are defined. Once it is defined, the items will stay in the same exact position, that is called ordered. Immutable here is nothing but the contents cannot be modified after the creation. Once we create the tuple, the content or the items cannot be modified. And these are collection of elements. Hope you know about list. It is the locked version of list. In list we can make all changes, but here we cannot make any change. For example, those change might be adding or removing items. It is heterogeneous, which is nothing but it can hold a mix of data types. A tuple can hold integer, string, and even a list, and it will allow duplicates. Duplicates nothing but multiple elements can have the same value, repeated number of repeated values it can have. First, we'll start with sort a tuple using the sorted function. To sort tuple in Python using the sorted function, you must remember that tuples are immutable because they cannot be changed. The sorted function creates a new list containing the sorted elements. As I said here, tuples are immutable. You should remember this point everywhere. It means tuples are immutable and they cannot be changed. And sorted function will create new list containing the sorted order. The original value will be containing the same old data, but new list will contain the updated sorted element. I've copy pasted the example. Now I'll explain each line of the code. The variable US cities contain name of the cities. Now we are sorting using sorted function. Here we are using tuple function to convert the sorted cities into tuple, and the result will be stored in sorted cities. As I said, original variable won't contain the updated or sorted values. A new list or a new variable will contain the updated or sorted data. If we run this code, you can see here it has sorted in ascending order. Name of the cities are sorted. This is how we will use sorted function. Next, we'll see how to sort a tuple by specific element. When working with tuples that contains multiple elements, we may want to sort the tuple based on specific element. To do this, we can use the key parameter in sorted function. When we are working with tuples which contain multiple elements, if we have any situation where we want to sort the tuple based on specific elements, we will use the same sorted function as we used in the before example. But the change here is we will use key parameter inside the sorted function to sort based on specific elements. We'll see in an example how to do this. In US cities data, we have a list of these tuples. You can see these are the name of cities and here is the population. Now here we are sorting based on population. That condition we have written here. I'll explain that. The variable is sorted cities by population. As I said, old variable cannot contain the updated or sorted value. New variable can contain the sorted value. We are using sorted function and we are passing the variable which contains the list of tuples by using key parameter and by passing lambda x colon x 2 in square bracket. This is nothing but we are sorting based on the value 2. This is zeroth value, this is first value, and this is second value. Based on this second value, the population we are sorting here, and we are printing the variable which contains the updated value. Now if you run this code, you can see by default in ascending order based on population value. This has been sorted. This is how we will sort by a specific element. Now we will see how to sort a list of tuples. To sort a list of tuples in Python, we primarily use the built-in sorted function or the sort function list method. Since tuples are immutable, sorting a tuple specifically refers to creating new sorted version of its element. This is very similar to previous examples. Here also we are using sorted function, or we can also use sort list method. Since tuples are immutable, while sorting we need to create new element and then sorted elements will be stored in that. We'll see an example for this. The data here is same as before example, but we are sorting here using sort function, not sorted function. And we are also using key parameter over here, and we are sorting by the first value, that is state name. By using these values, we are sorting here. I think you're able to make out the changes compared to last example. If I run this code, you can see here based on first values. You can see here first is A and then C and then I. By default, ascending order of alphabets, it is sorting the city names. Hope you are able to make out the changes between all the three ways that we use sort function and sorted function. This is all about sorting tuples in Python. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.